Namaste, everyone. It's Jenny and little Miss Bella here, of course, for those of you who don't know her. She always appears first in the videos to stop in and say, how's it going? How are you guys doing? Right? And then she likes to get her face on here. See? Isn't that right, little sweetheart? I know. So, and then she goes behind me. So everybody asks me, how come whenever you take a photo, like Bella is literally like right behind you, like right on your shoulders? That's because she is. Like seriously, she sleeps behind me. Like we share the same pillow. Wherever I'm sitting, she sits with me. So that's just my little baby girl. Yes, I know, sweetheart. So anyways, so please subscribe to my channel, you guys, and like the video and make some comments. Let me know what's going on, what you guys are doing, what's happening, all of those things. Okay, and I wanted to talk today about the hunter full moon. Like, it doesn't mean that you're supposed to be going out and doing some hunting, right? Better not be doing that. Jenny's an animal activist, right? I'll come down and hunt you. But anyways, don't get me started on that. So we have that full moon coming up here October 9th to 10th. All right. And I mean, like, because I'm sensitive, I can feel it now. And some of you guys, you're going to be like, you know, why is this happening, right? Of course. There's so much cosmic energy and it's been constant. Have you noticed that? That it's like, you know what, just as things just started calming down, like all of a sudden now we're in this different energy period and that different energy period, of course, right? There's so much change. There's change, which is constant. That's the only thing that you can guarantee in life is change. Absolutely nothing else, right? You can make plans. It can change. Things change in seconds, as you guys have seen that, right? So this full moon, okay, it's going to bring on, you know, even a little bit more challenges for you, for some of you, okay? And of course, which it normally always does, the intensity, all of that. But you're going to find that there's going to be a lot more like compassion and healing with this full moon, okay? So this is why, like, you know, during the full moon, I want you guys to write in the comments what you're experiencing. Okay, like if you're like freaked out, if you're scared, if you're, you know, you can't sleep, or if you're feeling very healing, right? Because October as it is, it's a month of karmic relationships, a lot of drastic changes with relationships. So much is going on this month, right? I'm gonna do other separate videos as it is. So you're going to find that there's going to be a lot of like more things coming to the surface as well, as far as government, a lot of instability with the government, as we all can see. There's economic crisis, a lot of tension. And especially like, I don't know where you are, but I mean, of course, there's inflation everywhere in the world, but there's been like here where I am in Calgary, like a 30% month increase in rent. Like I've had a $400 a month rent increase where I am. The place I was going to move to, they upped the rent hugely. So now my plans have drastically changed again, right? So that's the thing. It's like when there's change, it's change. Change is constant, right? So I don't know where I'm going to end up. So if any of you guys are readers or psychics out there, give me some insights for Jenny, please, right? So you're going to find that like around the 8th of October as well. You know how I just mentioned about government tactics, government, a lot of truth, a lot of darkness is going to be coming to the surface even more. Really pay attention to that, okay? Because the government, of course, pretty much only cares about the government as far as I'm concerned, right? They are not doing anything for humanity and its people. We've all seen that. If the government really cared about their people and such, we would be living a much more calmer life, right? We'd be a lot more peaceful with things if we had better leadership in the world, right? Number one, how come there's so many homeless people? How come the crime rate is going up? Because the cost of living is skyrocket. Like that's crazy, which brings on addictions, which brings on mental health wellness, because people are really stressed. and worried and all of those things. So it causes huge dis-ease. That's why there's a lot of health issues as well, because things have fluctuated to the extremities where people are like, I can't even afford to live here anymore. I can't even afford to buy this, or even just to have an easy life, because anytime I turn around, things are going to skyrocket high, right? So, you know, a lot of us are going through that. So that's why I wanted to bring that up as well. So the 8th of October, a lot more of that is going to be coming to the surface as well, right? Like, nobody can run from karmic situations. The government is being exposed. It's going to get exposed even more. That's a different subject, which I'm not even going to go on about because it's so negative, right? So just really pay attention to like contracts you're signing that are being presented to you. Really make sure that you're reading the fine print and you know exactly what you're getting into, okay? Some of you might find that, you know, I've got to change my health. Stress, right? Like with me, stress, emotional eater, stuff like that. I have that issue, right? And all we can do is take things one day at a time. So some of you might be like, you know what, I need to really focus more on my health. I need to switch things around. You're going to start getting that more intensity within of, you know, maybe I should start a class, or maybe that class that I'm in, I don't know about that anymore. I'm really hearing I'm supposed to go this direction. Maybe I want to all of a sudden, you know, become a vegan. Maybe I'm all of a sudden want to change and drink smoothies. Maybe, you know what, I'm all of those things, right? So really pay attention to that energy, okay, around that time. So that's just before the full moon, okay? So a lot of this full moon energy goes back to April. Really look back on April, what you guys were doing, what was going on, and see where you are now today. Like, was there a project you were working on? Was there a goal you had? You know, it's like what you plant in the spring, you see in the fall. What seeds you plant in the fall, in the autumn, you see in the spring, and so on. So this is why, you know, I always stress to people, create a vision board, right? Create different things of what you'd like to manifest, what you'd like to change, right? Change. There's that word again, change. With the autumn we're in, change. The leaves are changing, colors change, okay? So really pay attention to your themes right now, okay? There's a lot of letting go coming through right now. We have the Chiron healer energy, which is the wounded healer within. And some of you have found that, you know what, why all of a sudden am I having tears of family traumatic situations? Like whenever I was younger, this happened or that happened. Why all of a sudden is that coming back to the surface now? Because your soul brings things back to the surface because there's still healing that needs to happen and take place. So I was just talking to somebody the other night and I'm like, oh, I know about my family, this and that, and da-da-da-da. And I'm like, oh my gosh, right? It's like, yeah, I know. We all have different stuff we have to work through, right? So be gentle on yourself. And that's why this moon also is known as like, more of that kind of like that compassionate moon, you know, that healing moon as well. Full moons bring a lot of water, you know, energy to the surface, which brings in tears, which can bring in your emotions a lot higher, which can calm things down as well. So even taking a long bath, right? Put some little Epsom salts in there, lavender, healing, essential oils, take a long shower. If you're in a lake or an ocean and you're able to go swimming, go swimming. It's a really good way to get in touch with your emotions, okay? So it is going to bring a lot of energy to the surface way back then from your inner child. So really embrace your inner child, and whatever messages you're hearing, really pay attention, okay? Because we still have that solar flare energy right now. Don't we always have this solar flare energy, right? But it's lingering into 2023 as well. So it's going to bring, again, that childhood trauma energy too with the solar flare that I just mentioned. You know, and that's why you really need to go within. Go within. Spirit, I'm struggling with this. Spirit, I need some help healing. I need to let go. I need to detach. When you get attached to relationships or something, don't do that. It's easy to do, okay? It's not easy to detach from a relationship or from a situation or from something, you know, that you're just like, I know, but I was only just really focused on that. I understand that. It's really important to follow your goals. Keep following your goals. Write them down more on your vision board, one day at a time. What you're doing on a day-to-day basis will determine your future, okay? But don't hang on it too tightly, because when you hang on to anything too tightly, and when you start to feel that, oh my God, I'm losing it, that person is walking away, or I'm losing that job opportunity, or my goodness, I'm losing, you know, my friend, or anything like that, just try to release it and let go. It's like, okay, Spirit, I am releasing this. Please give me the strength from my angels, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Michael. Step forward. I need some healing. Please give me the strength. Okay? And especially whenever you're really, really at that wit's end, at the end of the rope, and you're like, oh my God, I've done everything. And you feel like you're having a nervous breakdown. And what do I do? Archangel Mercy. Call on the angel of mercy to come in and help you. Help me get back grounded. Help me see clarity. Help me see the direction I'm supposed to go in. Help me release this situation, whatever it is. That's why your angels are here. They wait for you to call upon them. They're with us all the time, but they wait for us even more so. I need your help. Please give me the clarity of what direction to go, like whatever it is. Okay? Don't feel that you have to hold back. Okay? This is why we have tears. God gave us tears to cry. Water represents emotions. Don't hold back on your emotions, because it creates blocks in your body. And you don't want blocks, chakra blocks, because it can stop prosperity and abundance and all kinds of things from happening. Okay? So with these solar flares, head pressures, headaches. How many of you guys have had headaches every day? I've talked to so many people, and they're like, oh my God, my head pressure, I've had headaches every day. Like, what's wrong with me? And I'm like, it's the solar flares. Drink lots of water, lots of water. Exercise, move your body around more. You might have some like tailbone issues, pain on the shoulders, lower back pain. It affects your nervous system. Yoga is a great way to, you know, do some energy work and release that nervous system energy that's pent up. I know I got to get back into my yoga. Oh my God. I had shattered both of my knees, so I had to take a break from it for a really long time. And now my yoga mat is packed. Of course it's packed. Everything is packed in here. So those of you, release. You're going to find that you might have some PTSD symptoms, and you might be like, you know what? I don't know, Jenny, maybe I should see a therapist, right? Like maybe I should go see a psychiatrist, right? It's all normal right now because of this energy. But if you do feel that you need help, by all means, please see someone that can truly help you. You know, a doctor, wellness coach. You can book an appointment with Jenny, right? I've been there. I've done it, believe me. You know, things like that. Whatever it takes for you to get back on track, focus on that. Because the only person that you have any control over in this whole entire planet is yourself. Absolutely nothing else. You are the one that makes decisions. You know, people can say you have to do this, this, and that. You can still make your own decision, and you should make your own decision. Like people, you know, can say, I know, but all of these things, people can say all this negative stuff to you to stop you from going on a certain pathway. And if you listen to that, you're buying into their fear. You're buying into their level of perception. You have to follow your path of what resonates with you. It doesn't matter. I had so many people to tell me, don't go this direction. I'm like, okay, thank you. I appreciate your advice. However, that direction feels right for me. I'm following my direction. If I screw up, so be it. What have I gained? I've gained knowledge. Or that pathway that I decided to take, that could be exactly where I need to go, what I'm supposed to learn. That's why the journey is more important than the destination in the end. Because the journey you're on, whether if it's a good, bad, or ugly situation, what's important is what have you learned from that? What is your soul showing you? What lessons have you learned? Because if you're not learning from it, it repeats itself over and over and over. And who likes to experience that? No one, right? So just remember, we are also moving into an eclipse season here, just shortly after the full moon. And it's going to bring you a lot of empowerment. Like you might have found that these past couple of days that you're like, you know what, my vision, my intuition, it's telling me to move in that direction. It's telling me to apply for that job. It's telling me, okay, you know what, that relationship I'm in, I know I have to end it. So really pay attention, what you were showing, especially this past week. That's why I'm doing the weekly collectives as well, because the energy is so intense and I'm like, okay, I got to feel you all in on the energy that's going in. I'm going to do a separate video on that as well. But YouTube, it takes a long time to upload these videos. So it's, crazy, right? But it's the energy. So really pay attention to where your power is taking to you, what it's talking to you, how it's showing you, where it's leading to you, how your body is feeling. Pay attention to how your body feels, right? I was talking to somebody last night and they're like, oh my God, I thought about going to go see my friend, and they're like, I don't know. And I'm like, okay, I knew exactly what was going on, but I wanted them to say it, right? And I'm like, okay, how is your body feeling? They're like, you know what, just for some reason, as I thought I was going to go see my friend, my body really tensed up. I don't know what happened. And exactly. So your soul is going to show you many different things. It all comes down to, what are you feeling? Somebody might say, oh, just go see your friend. You'll feel better. Just go do this and that. Great. This is why you need to take that step back and listen to your own body. Listen to your own soul speak. Because let's say if you're like, you know what, maybe that other person is right, I'm just going to go. You could have gotten a car accident on the way, or you could have went there and got so entirely drained. Like anything could happen. So this is why, pay attention to how your body feels. If your body's like, I'm feeling pretty calm to go this direction and go see my friend or whatever it is, listen to that. That's the guidance, your GPS from your soul speaking to you. Pay attention to that. Okay. Body talk. Listen to your body, how it feels about certain situations. There's so many ways to utilize and use your body even to sense and feel things. Like I can sense and feel with so many different ways. That's why I just say spirit, because I get messages 24/7 nonstop all the time from so much energy. Ascended masters, like I could go on and on. I just say spirit because it's just easier for me to explain it to you, right? Even when I'm with a client, I'm a psychic clairvoyant medium. I don't use cards, okay? So I read into your level of consciousness to see where you're at, your past lives, see where you're going, explain to you why all of this is happening, what's going to come up, and all of those things, okay? So let's just pay attention, like I'm saying, back to April time. What were you doing then? Where you are today. Endings, new beginnings. And as we're moving into this energy with the eclipse as well, some of you might have felt a little bit more lightheaded and dizzy and such. Yes, that's normal. You're not going crazy. Drink more water and rest, right? Some of you might need to get your body moving a little bit more, right? So listen to your body. And one of the best ways is to ground yourself. If it's going for a walk, if it's going for a swim, if it's listening to meditation music, whatever it is to get yourself back grounded. Okay, so I'm going to pull just a couple of cards from the collective here, just for the collective, just to see what's the best energy for this full moon, Hunter full moon. And of course, I'm going to use my Gateway of Light activation by Kyle Gray because it's very cosmic. Make sure you bang your cards 3 times on wood when you last use them, or if somebody else last used them, to clear the energy. okay? So let's ask spirit. See, there's that word I'm using, spirit, not all. I'm not going to go on and on and on to all of these messages I'm getting already. Let's just ask spirit, what's the collective message for everybody for this Hunter full moon for October? What's the cosmic message from the spirit, universal force? What's the cosmic message collectively? And I felt this energy. I'm so sensitive. I'm very sensitive to energy. Cyrus Star blessings. Thank you, Elias. I'm not going to go on about that. He was one of my spiritual teachers that had passed on a few years ago. And I felt his energy around me, and he's connected with Cyrus. But anyways, Cyrus Star blessings. Yes, proceed. Be seen. Push through. So push through whenever you're feeling that emotion. Work through your emotion. If you want to cry, cry. Push through. Start writing things down that you'd like to do. What do you want to change? Whatever it is. Don't worry about how you're going to get there or how it's going to happen. You can always book a reading with Jeni, right? But I'm just saying, the minute you start writing something down, what you'd like to manifest or change or work through, you send out that automatic cosmic energy manifestation to the spirit world, and they're like, ooh, she's just written that down, or he's just written that down. She's ready, he's ready. Ooh, we're going to be there, right? So this is what happens, and this is how manifestation starts. Okay, so proceed. Follow what is best for your highest path, right? If it's like, well, I don't know what my highest path is or what my purpose is, Jeni. It's like, okay, away with everybody else. Silence time. Ask yourself, put your hand on your heart. Silent the mind. Ask yourself, what are you passionate about? What am I passionate about? If you could choose any career in this world, or be anybody you want in this world, who is that? What kind of work would you like to do? What do you like doing? Do you like drawing? Do you like going for nature walks? Do you like traveling? Do you like working in an office? Do you want to be self-employed? What are your hobbies? Follow your passions. When you're following your passions, that can lead you to your destiny. That's part of your soul's purpose anyways. Okay? So really make sure you follow that. And you can book a reading with Jeni. So let's pull one of our gratitude cards. Gratitude Oracle by Angela Hartfelt. So beautiful. One of my other beautiful decks. Gosh, I can hardly wait till I move. I have so much stuff that I'd like to share with you all to help you. But I need to know where I'm moving to, people. Tell me. I don't know any good readers. I really don't, honestly. The reader that I did know, who was very, very good, had passed on years ago. So let's ask what the collective messages from Spirit is for October 9th, 10th for the full moon. What is the message here from Spirit collectively for the Hunter's moon? And there we go. I thought this originally said a time of mercy, but it says the heart of the matter. There's more going on than meets the eye. You know how I just said put your hand on your heart? Cover your heart, close your eyes. What are you feeling? What are you feeling when you close your eyes? Put your hand over your heart. Listen. Don't force a message to come through. Start doing that a little bit more. And that's your purpose. That's your purpose. Okay? There's more going on than meets the eye. Absolutely. Now you see how there's this little child down here? You know how I was just saying that this Chiron energy is about like healing past trauma? You might find that certain things from your childhood are coming to the surface even more. Healing, resolving issues within. We all have karmic relationships to clear. I can help you through that, by the way, to how to clear past karmic relationships with family, friends. It doesn't matter who it is. I can help you through that and tell you how to do it. Okay? And pay attention. If you need more sleep, see how this child is sleeping very peacefully? You got to bring peace back into your life somehow. You have no control over anything but yourself, don't forget. See how this angel is hovering over this child, showering this child with love and energy and light, call upon your angels. Your angels will help you. I've called upon my angels. We all have to call upon our angels to help us through with different situations. Okay? Really tune into that. Really tune into that. So let's pull another card here from the crystal deck. My crystals, of course. Daily Crystal Inspiration by Heather Askenois. I have another crystal deck, but it's packed, of course. And make sure, again, knock 3 times on the cards before you use them. Declare them. Okay? So what is the energy for the full moon from the crystals? What's the best crystals and the message right away? Oh, of course. Of course. Rose quartz. Open your heart. Open your heart. This moon is about what? Compassion. Compassion for others. And you have to have compassion for yourself. You have to have compassion for yourself. No one's perfect. We all have our own journey to walk. Don't judge anybody else, okay? You really, truly don't know what their path is about. You truly don't know what is going on with their life. There's not many people that know about my life's journey. I can tell you that, okay? So rose quartz is beautiful, helps you open up, and actually I'm wearing one of my malabeads. I always have my malabeads on because I chant every day. So it helps you open your heart. It helps you love yourself as well. Start loving yourself unconditionally. Because if you want to bring more love into yourself or to your life, you have to love yourself unconditionally in order to have somebody else love you and accept you back, okay? So let's do this mantra. Let's do a mantra. Like I do mantras every day. I wake up in the morning, feel the energy and the vibe, regardless of what it is. I'm usually up early anyways because I have to take my dog out for her little walkies, right? Oh, where is she? Oh, see? She's right behind me. as normal, right? So one of my mantras that I say many mantras, right? But one of my mantras I use is I am one with my higher self. My higher self is one with me. I am one with God. God is one with me. Open your hands for divine healing and light to be showering upon your soul to help heal. Angels, heal my soul. Heal my mind, my body, and my spirit. I'm open for divine guidance. I'm open to what is best for my highest self and my highest purpose. I am ready to receive. Stay in that Zen moment. Stay silent. Hear those messages come through. The longer you can tune in, the more messages you're going to hear. When you change your story, you begin to change your life. Things start changing. Empower the greater truth of who you are in your being. And be open to be shown the many beautiful gifts that Spirit is going to allow when you're open to receive and when you're ready. So I want to bless you all a beautiful, beautiful Hunter's Full Moon. And please subscribe to my channel. Write some comments down what's going on for you during this moon. What are you changing? What is happening to you? What are you struggling with? And you can always book an appointment with me if you choose to do so. I will put my information down below in the description box. Listen to the truth of your soul. Namaste, everyone. Bye.